Yep. We just lost momentum a little bit towards the back end of that innings around the sixth and seventh over when their best bowlers, Northern Warriors' best bowlers came on. I knew if we had to try and hit a few boundaries, but also they were going to bowl the last 2 overs of their bowlers that were their best at that time during the game. So unfortunately, we just lost momentum at the wrong time, and then I just missed a couple of balls that I should have hit to the boundary to be able to sort of get the momentum going again. But that's the way it goes when you're chasing over 10 and over. If you have a couple of overs where it just doesn't go right, that's the nature of the game.
It was a gettable total when you look at it. How happy with your bowling? You restricted them to a score which was gettable, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a beautiful wicket. It's a really good wicket. And we restricted him after the start that they got, especially in the way Lendl Simmons batted. He batted beautifully. So for us to be able to restrict him to just over 100 was a great effort. And Zayed bowled beautifully in that, and also Fawad Ahmed the last 2 overs to be able to just get us to a definitely a reachable total. But we just couldn't get enough momentum consistently throughout innings, and that's it's T10. When you're chasing over 10 and over, like you can't afford the things to go wrong for that long, because before you know it, you've got to get, like we did, over 20 off the last over. So, but it's a great great learning experience for me, because it's really one of the first games that I played in T10 when we were pretty much above the run rate, and then a couple of overs we just lost momentum, and then we didn't get it back.
So what is the plan behind your consistency? Although you do play in the other leagues, but how do you maintain that, and what do you do about it?
Yeah, well, I know now what works for me, especially just being more so a franchise cricketer. I know really what works for me from a preparation point of view, what I need. So playing club cricket at home is a great lead-in for me into the season, into the when the franchise sort of tournaments start. And now I suppose I just know how to manage my body really well. I'm not bowling anymore, so it's easier to manage my body compared to what it was. And now from a skill point of view, just grooving a similar sort of movement patterns and similar sort of batting technique and mindset plays a huge part as well. So it's just trying to putting it all together. And at this stage of my career, unless something goes wrong physically and I lose my quickness of movement, or I lose my eyesight, then I should be as skilled as more skilled than I ever have been.
But you feel as fit as ever from the playing days, and you have maintained that way?
Well, not as fit as what I was when I was bowling, because that was when I was pushing my body and was handling it most of the time anyway. But now, because I'm not bowling, I feel like I shouldn't get fatigued during a game, so I should be able to bat for at least a minimum of 20 overs, and that's all I need to do now. So I still absolutely love playing. I love being in these team environments like I am, to be able to play with the players that I am. Like this tournament's the first time I played with Corin Pollard, which is I've only ever played against him and had a number of battles with him on the field. So it's great to be able to finally play with someone and get to know them off the field instead of just in the heat of the battle on the field. So that's what I still love doing. I still love playing. I've found a routine that I know works on the ground, but also in the lead up to these tournaments as well.
Crowd was pretty vocal tonight when you were out. How does that impact things when you're out in the middle with the crowd, with the stadium being quite full? How does that impact things for you?
Yeah, look, it's awesome to be able to play with a good crowd. There's no question. It's always, it sort of gets you really going when you know there's a good crowd in. When you sort of rock up to the game and there's no one in the ground and you can hear the birds chirping and the dogs barking, it takes a little bit more energy to be able to sort of get yourself up for the contest. So when there's a great crowd like there was today, it makes it easy to be able to get up and get ready for it.
Cheers.
Thank you.